Sup, otakus, and Happy New Year! Welcome back to Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. We are no longer live. This is, once again, just me playing with myself on my own time. I decided against to keep streaming this game simply because I just didn't like not being able to edit certain things out and like cutting around all the boring stuff and all that. So I decided to just go back to classic sitting down and recording on my own time and talking to myself and all that. It is the first of the new month. Also sounds like it's raining. Trying to get everybody inside, it seems. So, since in between the last stream and this video, I looked up a couple things just to know where and when I can get certain things. It turns out I can't get the cat or the ducks until a certain month. I believe for the ducks, oh, it's summer now, so I think it's summer for ducks and then fall for the cat from Romana. Both times we just have to wake up before, or wake up after our wife does. And today we're going to be getting the alarm clock, which will make doing that a lot easier. So, just seems like all the animals are going to be fine. They're already all awake too, so I could take care of them now. So we're going to go fertilize the tree. It'll be nice when the tree finally starts dropping some oranges, because that'll help a lot into making a lot of money. I was debating if I wanted to just make the S-rank seeds after I get the S-rank oranges, and just use those seeds to make a bunch of orange trees. But I think I'll just make a couple orange trees, and then buy all the other tree types so I can grow them and show them off too. We're gonna have this whole back row have a bunch of different trees. I know you can't put them side by side, that's not what I mean, so before anyone corrects me. I know already. Just saying that I want the back row mainly to have all the trees, and then the rest of the rows that have room will all be crops. Don't know exactly, looks like the rain's about to stop, which is nice, I can let my animals back out soon. But at some point, when we start having a bunch of S-rank crops or fruits from trees to work with, we'll be able to, I can let my animals out, I guess. I'll be able to start spending a lot more on just buying a bunch of different crops in general and fertilizing all of them. Then we'll have a lot more to do. Now, it is 2014 as of this video. I'm recording this on the night of January 1st. The New Year day is almost done. By the time this video goes up, I don't know what day it'll be, but it won't be New Year's anymore. Maybe we will get this game done this year. Very unlikely, though. Now, as far as I know, Grant won't be awake until 5 a.m. I just knocked and decided to see if it was possible to get it any earlier, but we're going to be waiting until about 5 a.m. Well, I suppose I just missed the window of time by a bit. Because when I tried knocking on the door over and over, he just ended up leaving the house. I gave him an egg, though, so I guess that's that. I missed what they said the first time, but we'll rub my face on you, and the animals take care of him again. I also remember somebody in the comments of the last video mentioned that I already got the gift from Wally. I guess I just forgot. He gave me the shears. That's why he wouldn't give me anything else. For some reason I didn't think I had gotten the gift from him yet, but turns out we already have. But we will try getting the alarm clock from Grant again tomorrow, I suppose. I just must have missed the window of time slightly. So I guess next time I'll just keep knocking on the door over and over again and see if we'll manage to get it or not. But now that it is summer, trying to make sure that there's a nice clean path around the pond. That should help with getting ducks. Alright, last things last, check on the chickens really quick. Seems everybody's awake. So we can give them their daily loving now. Everybody's awake except the rooster, seems. Silly, Aestheti. What do you think you're doing? Oh, and then you wake up as soon as I put you down, huh? I tell you, these chickens. They always do this. Alright. I think it's a good egg. I'm sure it'll hatch a good chicken as well. That's not quite how it works. Why are you... Stop. Stop, it's not how it works. You see, it has to be fertilized. You know what that means? The expression on my face, on your face, seems to say that you have no idea what I'm talking about. You don't even know where you are right now, do you? The poor girls were so confused. And now we'll just waste away the night, enjoying a nice fish in the rain by a waterfall. Probably one of the more peaceful things you could possibly do in such a peaceful game. How more relaxed could it possibly get? Doesn't seem we're having any more luck getting any more things to bite, but I'd figure I'd take the time now to talk to you guys about some of my plans for the new year. Now, as some of you probably know, I am still looking for a new job. As of right now, I have not had that much luck with it. But hopefully those fortunes and luck will change within the next couple of months. You never know, though. But we'll see. As you've noticed, this video, hopefully this entire walkthrough, or let's play, will be a lot more relaxed. It's still raining. Let's make a beeline over to Grant's and hopefully see if we can get the alarm clock today. I'll just keep knocking on the door over and over again and see if he'll let us in before he takes off for work. But I'm going to try to cut out a lot more things in this series and just keep it down to the interesting and important things that go on. There's no real point in showing the same thing every day, all the time. So, I figure I just cut around all that and just show the cutscenes and any interesting moments. This will make it a lot easier for me in the long run, editing-wise and just uploading-wise. Because now, I don't have to talk every 5 seconds. Which is the main reason I decided against continuing to just stream the game and stream alone. Is this way, I can take a much more relaxed approach for such a relaxing game. Hey there, make yourself at home. Oh, right. Right? Actually, I have a present for you. I mean, he's kind of old, but I've always just been a corporate employee, so I had to set an alarm clock before I slept every night. However, I've recently realized I no longer need one. I wonder if it's because I'm getting older. So, I no longer really need an alarm clock. I was hoping you would accept it. What do you think? I was planning on bringing it on now. Would you mind if I stopped by? Not at all. Oh, that's great. Well, let's go. I just went from Asian to British.
looks good. I'll leave it here. The instructions are pretty easy. I guess you'll need to get up early on the farm too. I'll be going then.
Yeah, tell Miyamoto I said hi.
I hope you get good use out of it.
I can't do a good Asian accent. Despite all the anime I watch, I don't really hear many Japanese people doing English voices, you know, because they're in Japanese. Speaking of animes, though, I've started watching Polar Bear's Cafe, amongst other things, not too long ago. Probably leave the animals alone for now, just fill up their feed boxes again. We're gonna try out using the alarm for the first time, though, here shortly. I'll set it, and we'll do a test sleep. Because that way, with the alarm, we can wake up at any point in the day we want. Meaning, we can probably just sleep right now, and wake up at 10 AM. Now, if we're lucky, by doing this, I'll be able to cheat the system a bit, and get myself ducks today, too. So, we'll set it to about there, and we'll take a sleep. Now, as you see, we get awoken by an alarm. And, just as I had hoped, Blue, there are ducks in the pond. Duckies! I wonder if it's lost or something. Why don't we keep them, Blue? Good idea. Great. What should we name the male one? Oh boy, now I have to come up with new names for the ducks. Alright. We'll go ahead and name the male duck Kless, after my friend Class 44, and we'll name the female duck after his wife, C-Dubs. This is kind of a nickname we ended up giving Class's wife when we were all at PAX. You can kind of thank Amanda, or Splittable Infinitive, for that. We'd usually refer to Class's wife as Class's wife, or CW, and that eventually turned into C-Dubs. So, that's how that happened. And look at that. He followed us obediently as a dog. Almost more obediently than Lucario himself. And the ducks will now stay in the chicken coop. There's nothing too unique about the ducks. They're just a free couple of animals that also can lay eggs. I don't remember if there's a huge difference between the eggs or how much they sell for. Looks like we're going to need more food. And this place is starting to fill up quite a bit. So we'll say hi to our new animals. As we saw in the cutscene with the invisible chickens not being in view, that they have laid some eggs. You can tell the male from the female due to their different clucks. The deeper quacking is probably the male, while that is the female. Now then, we'll go ahead, collect our eggs, and take care of our animals for the day. For a second, I thought the duck was attempting to come steal the egg. With all these chickens around, it's getting a little tricky to pick all this up. Now, I don't remember if I've already mentioned this, but you can tell when an egg has been fertilized when it has a pink tint to it. And the only animal we haven't taken care of is the rooster over here, but once again, he's asleep. Now, it's nice that it has stopped raining, because we need to give everybody a bath. Not everybody's dirty like the two cows ended up becoming. I don't know why they're dirty all of a sudden, but they are. But we'll go ahead and just take that as a sign to wash everybody. Start with Gitsu since he's the easiest. I'll take the time to... Where are you going? Rub my face and talk to all of them again. Probably noticed that Gitsu is now lovingly nuzzling us with his muzzle, rubbing his face against us. He has taken the rub my face on you and used it as his own, as is expected from the perfect horse. So, go ahead, get everybody all washed off and clean. We may start getting some more new animals soon as well. Might be a good idea in the near future when I start having enough money to take care and order all of them, to order some new and variant cows. Because with each cow you can get, you can also get different themed milks, which is actually really neat. The only other two cows I believe we can get is a star cow and a marble cow. We already have the classic dairy and brown cows now. We probably won't want more than one bull on the farm, so Sky may end up becoming our cow stud. When I used to play, I used to be kind of finicky about that and would have a male partner for every female. But there isn't exactly enough room to keep up with that. So we'll probably just have our stud, Sky, sleep with multiple females when and if we get them in the near future. Well, not really if, we definitely will. Alright, so just gotta wash off Creed and KZ, and that'll be that. Make sure the tree is fertilized again, and then we'll continue on trying to figure out what to do. There's still some special items we can obtain, mostly being both hoes. Why is it everybody keeps walking away from the water trough when I get them near it right now? Don't know why I decided to go full circle, but I did. Alright. Soon. Now, just get everybody moved about and out of the way. Now we'll just drag KZ on over. Here we go. KZ always seems to like to hang off all on his own, off in the lower left of our little farm area here. What a loner. Not that it matters, because one day, when he is dried up and no longer of use, we will be taking care of him permanently. Or her. I know it's a her, but I named it after a guy, so I'm just going to refer to it as a him. A he, she, as it were. Oh, there we go. That's everybody all washed and taken care of. And looks like we finally have sprouted oranges. Take a gander at that. I don't know if they're fully ready yet. Not quite. They've just started to grow. But soon, that means we're going to be making some good money. We'll keep fertilizing it until now. I'm sure they're an S rank at this point, but you can never be too careful. So, our next goal is indeed to make friends with two specific people to get the last two items that we don't have, being the weird and strange hoes. The two people we need to befriend in order to do this is Tim from the inn and Vista of the farm. Now, I don't remember what specific things each of them like, but catching Tim when he's not too busy can be a little bit challenging at times. You have to make sure he's not behind his desk, as far as I remember. I don't remember what he likes, but I'm sure he'll be a stickler for food. There we are, finally accepting a gift. So, at some point we will indeed make friends with Tim. I don't remember if he's a friend, fond of fish. Alright, so eggs and fish. Seems to be our ideas for Tim. So it shouldn't take too long to become friends with him, since he is a fan of food. Now Vesta, on the other hand, I don't entirely remember. It's raining, so we're gonna go put the animals away right quick. It's been raining a lot. You'd think it'd be April showers, but nope. No spring showers, it's all happening in the summer, it seems. Okay, now that we've put away the animals and made sure their feed boxes are full, head over to Vesta's farm, see if she is available to receive a gift or two. Don't think she'd be up in the room. They certainly have an interesting little layout for their farm. Alright, she is a pretty big fan of testing your foods. As far as I know, she might be okay to be taking flowers and all that too, so we'll try that. This is not a food. This is not edible. I would not recommend, but yes, you can. I wonder if she likes human statues. She thinks everything she sees is food. Seems we have two food lovers. And oh boy, I am hungry myself, speaking of food. The problem is, though, I no longer have any S-rank milk, because I have run out completely. So instead, I think I will enjoy some sashimi. Delicious. So, it'll seem that our routine will probably be very, very much the same for the next few days as I just try to befriend Vesta and Tim. And soon, very, very soon, we'll be getting some delicious oranges to turn into seeds. That will be nice. I would just phase into my wife as I cook sashimi, I guess. I cannot interact with my son, as he is just standing there very still. He's completely immobile. As he stands there breathing and blinking, he will not move, he will not talk. Nor will my wife, it seems. They are dead. Very pleased to go to bed tonight, and my wife is gone. Well, all I can do is take a shower. Woohoo! Somebody seemed to mention that talking and rubbing your animals when they're already at max love doesn't matter, or will make them hate you, something along those lines. Neither are true. Neglecting to take care of your animals, they will eventually start to not care as much. So, making sure that they are happy is always important. They will never start hating you for paying attention to them. Look at that, we finally have a full orange in a tree. Shake that down. And if we are lucky, these are the Well, well, well. So this tree is going to need a lot more fertilizer than I ever expected. But it makes me curious. Is it only B rank because I've been fertilizing it as a fully grown tree, and I should have started fertilizing when I first planted it? Who knows? This will be something I will have to find out. The fact that the quality did not increase from B at all makes me think that is indeed the case. I'll continue to fertilize it for now, but it may be an idea to plant a new tree and fertilize it from the very start. Either way though, we will find out if those oranges will ever become better quality later on. But if I pack in too many and don't see an increase in quality at all, then I'll just know to move on and try again with a different tree from the very beginning. Which is not exactly what I had planned or hoped. But either way, instead of selling or giving out the oranges as they are, turning them into seeds, even though they're only B rank right now, will still be decently profitable. I'll hold on to one orange, just to give to Tim, which I'm gonna go do now. Vesta, this is a human skull. Don't eat a human skull. Is she secretly a cannibal? Is she some kind of monster that we're not aware of? What is Vesta? Perhaps her demeanor and big pink boots are nothing but a lie. So, this may end up being a foolish decision. But I'm gonna go ahead and plant a new tree now. Trees are usually good, no matter the time of year. It's just the period of time they take to grow. That's always a little bit more something you have to think about. Now with trees, you do not want them to be anywhere too close to each other. Otherwise, they will not be able to sprout or grow properly. I usually like to go in a bit of a pattern. 3 spaces apart, 1 forward, 3 spaces apart, 1 back. Just cause it kinda has a nice aesthetic look to it. I will go ahead and plant a banana seed. They're in their own category, which I forgot about. And we will try planting and fertilizing from the very beginning. Now, I do have seeds for other crops. And since this is the season for turnips and other such things, I'm also debating if I should just go ahead and place them down as well. But I don't want to get too overambitious. I can only afford so much fertilizer, and I think focusing on trees right now will be the most beneficial. But if I'm gonna do this, I may as well go the whole mile and just buy a tree of every type. I'll think about that some more and maybe do it later. For now, let us pay attention to the chickens, because I have almost forgotten to today. And about KZ, that is another thing I need to do. As you can see there, I just bartered with Van depending on the item and how much it's worth, you will be able to haggle with him, and he will offer more money. With sashimi, this will probably always work. I can't really say about every other item, as I don't know much about them. As far as I know, as long as it isn't over a certain price, you'll be able to haggle it no problem. Alright, here is a fertilized egg. If we want to have another chicken in the family, we can go ahead and place it in the incubator. I'm probably going to hold off on doing that, as all these guys in here are going through the feed really fast as is. And I don't think 3 eggs a day is that bad. But it will be getting pretty pricey taking care of everyone and making sure they have plenty of food. The chicken just went ahead and covered up the other egg that I just tried to uncover. What do you think you're doing there? It's not even yours. But go ahead, make sure I have plenty of food for everybody. And go and do the same thing I've been doing every day, which is befriending Tim and Vesta. Alright, with another, finally, good dream about food. I'd say we've made plenty of progress in this update. New animals, an alarm clock, and we're working on getting a new tree, and we're making some seeds for good money. So, hopefully next time, I believe there is an event today, since it is the 5th day of summer. If I'm not mistaken, there is the summer or whatever it is event, and we'll probably see that next time if there is. If you guys have any tips or anything that I may be missing, go ahead and leave a comment. And if you could, give this video a big thumbs up, as it really does help me a lot. So, until next time, oh, and if you want to share with your friends. Until next time, this has been Bluebomberimo. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.